I'm not gonna poke Amy too hard today. She's having a stressful day at work, and she's like 5 days without a cigarette. So
I didn't know it was that bad. I thought she was just doing it once in a while, not like every day.
I'm not gonna. What?
Doing what?
We're
Doing
live.
what?
I gotta take push to talk off. Hold on. I can't play and press push to talk. I got 0
She's
viewers.
aggro, little Amy. I'm watching it. How can you have 0 viewers?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's not. Oh, and it says 2 now.
Hey, have you tweeted out the stream?
Yeah. Nobody pays attention to me.
No, I'm not blue.
Oh yeah, I can give out wrenches. Here we go.
Who's Mary Elizabeth Warren?
Oh my god, we just. Oh, that's a different chick. Warren or Winstead?
She pays.
Kelly says Warren.
Oh, that's a totally
Warren.
different person than what I was saying before.
She said Winstead.
She's like a politician or
Why did
something.
she say Warren?
Let's give you a wrench. Boom. Okay, you're wrenched now, Chris.
It's the lady from Fargo.
Yeah, she was in Fargo too. Yeah. Oh, she was good in that.
Like,
She's in this
thank
really.
you, Kelly.
She's in this really good movie called Faults. If anybody ever wants to check that out, that's a really good movie. It has to do with like a cult and stuff.
Oh, is it also the girl who's in Scott Pilgrim?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's Ramona Flowers. Yeah.
Oh, I see it now. Now that I've got 2 pictures of them together.
There's no volume going through the video capture.
I was listening, but I wasn't sure the context of what
Oh, yeah,
happened
there is.
before.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and that's why. Yeah, that is why we were talking about Scott Pilgrim. That probably makes more
Alright.
sense now then.
Let's start this up. Super Smash Brothers time. It's the first time starting
Is there
it.
any audio issues?
I am?
No, have you?
No, I don't think so.
I've got.
I
the
might be a
sound
little low.
turned off.
But I'm alright.
Making Kelly Noodle get some serious responsibility at work by the sounds of it. The coffee orders.
Kelly wants to know if she can unmute because she's chewing ice.
Why did she ask me if she can unmute? You can unmute. You can talk to us. Just know we're streaming. I mean, as long as you're cool with being on the stream.
Get in here, Ken.
Oh, look at Likey in her hair. Likey, you were so cute in Billy's video with your little pigtails.
I did that especially for Bill.
Oh, I'm chewing ice. Should I unmute? Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah.
back on mute.
Nice.
Go.
No, it's
Oh,
hot.
that was gorgeous. I just got right hard.
It's
I
like
was
she's.
gonna say,
It's
that,
like she's.
that got me perked up.
It's like she's crunching on my testicles.
Ooh, 5 watching.
Nice. Well, at least some people are getting it. I guess I gotta make a video on my channel saying that I'm gonna be streaming on here for the next 3 months.
At least you've got another channel you can stream on.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they don't catch on.
It won't open for me.
Aww. Aww. Chrissy sent me a cute little gift. Because she said she hates gold or something like I forgot what she said. Oh, I refuse to enjoy life or something. I said, I know you do, or you'd be talking to me right now. She was like, "Mer, I can't." Made a gift of her making a scrunchy face.
So I have to be a responsible adult and do housework.
Is it because you're gay? Hold on, update. Update data version 1.1.0 distribution is live. You can confirm. Okay. Yeah, I think
Nah, because I'm not middle class like Chris, who pays someone to do it.
You can now purchase Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm not gonna do that yet. Oh, great milestone! You started playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, thanks. Didn't even earn that one. You got it. Salamence. Hey, I got a Pokemon. Nice. Oh, look at all this stuff. Let me check it out. Some of these options. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, I can get the Piranha plant, but that's not till next month, so I can't do that right now. I'll do that when I'm not streaming. Online? No, no online. I want to unlock some characters. Alright. I gotta clear up some space or something. My OBS has been skipping. Why the fuck are your testes so solid? Wouldn't you like to know? Ancient Incan secret. Oh shit, Chris's Discord is messed up, that's what he knocked off. Online, spirits. Yeah, this was Smash. Let's see what we got here. Oh, how do I do the single player? Hold on. Games and more? Yeah, classic mode. Is everybody still there? I don't know. Nobody's talking. Okay. I'm excited.
I'm still here, Alfie. I'm just on push to talk because I'm doing.
So right. Do your dishes. Oh, I only get the original 8 characters. Who should I pick? Pretty Lake. Out of these, I like everything. Can't change his color. Enter your name. Oh no. Ah, motherfucker. The higher the intensity, the stronger the enemies, and the greater the rewards. Playing well can increase the intensity and intensity of the mural. Yeah, I don't want to start at 2. Let's start at 5. Let's go. Dark Pit. Ready? Go. Oh, I gotta get used to those buttons. Oh shit! I should have changed my controls. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that is these buttons. I should change the jump. Oh, what is this? Fuck, here it killed me. Alright. Hold on. I gotta change the options.
Final results. Classic mode.
I think Discord has had a meltdown. This is exactly what happened to me. Oh, what's up, TJ? I'm glad you got to come through. I don't know if many people got the message that I'm on this channel. But that wasn't the classic mode. Is not the mode I was looking for. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, check that too. Yeah, Chris, we're still in here. A few of us are in here. Leica's in here. Jay's in here. Durin's in here. Kelly. No, Amy's in here. Maybe she came back in. I don't know. I don't know why you got checked out. I don't like up being the jump button. How do I take that off? Other settings. Stick jump, yeah, off. There we go. That always bothers me. Stick sensitivity, I'm gonna keep that low. I don't like it being too sensitive. Smash attack is A and B. Yeah, that's not a bad move. Please put it. Rumble, don't need that shit. That's bullshit. Don't care about that. Actually, hold the jump. Everything looks good. Smash attack can be done with that too. So let's see it. Okay. All good in that aspect. How do you do Squad Strike Tournament? Special Smash. I'm confused here on how to do, there's supposed to be a certain mode I could do. I was seeing online, but I don't know how to do. Maybe it's the Spirits? Adventure, that's the one. Pretty sure. World of Light, new game. And normal. Alright. Oh, what kind? Oh,
Don't let a
you gotta
single one
get
get away.
moderated. Amy just the enemy says she's been booting. Oh, hey Jay, can I time Jay out? I got booted from Discord. What the fuck? Oh, I guess people are getting booted. How am I still in here? Yeah, nobody's talking to me, so it seems like you need to reconnect to Discord. I am
We'll
on.
each need to take down about
Okay.
10.
Let me refresh it.
It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Weird because it still showed everybody being on there, so I thought everybody was still there, but I guess it was just frozen on that. And Jay, you got modded, so yeah, you can thank me later. We'll watch this little intro. Yeah, I'm having trouble connecting. It's taking a long time. Well, while it's doing that and the intro's playing, I'm gonna go grab some coffee. I'll be right back in a minute, guys.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Okay, but you aren't. Yeah, I think everybody's having trouble reconnecting.
Hello?
There's Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Al's Discord overlay is broken now, but Discord's working again.
That's mental, mate.
Yeah. So quite possibly everybody thinks. You know. Yeah, your overlay thing's broken on the stream, but it is.
Right, I fixed this this logo. This thumbnail.
Cool. It's probably just skipping the frames that OBS is encoding.
Check out the thing in the chat, guys.
Oh yeah, that's brilliant. Brilliant.
We like?
Yes.
What? I'm on it. 2 seconds.
I want to do it. Oh, okay, what the hell do we call them?
Split donut?
No, I'm thinking of when they're covered in like icing sugar, sort of. Oh, what the fuck are they called?
Right, there you go, guys. How'd you like that, Alf? Awesome. Yeah. People are having Discord problems today. Mental.
Hello. Hey, Alf. Yay. Love you, bro.
Love you too, Rogie.
You got smacked? Yes. I know that sand guy flagged you real quick.
Whoa. Discord
I don't know. The timing was a little suspicious.
Discord died for me again, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden
Discord's having a hard
Rogue
attack.
was here and everyone was talking. That was weird.
Yeah, apparently Discord's having a heart attack.
Apparently your mic isn't. Oh, your mic isn't coming through on OBS on the stream.
Sorry, guys, I muted it when I went to go get my coffee and I forgot because I don't want to make a bunch of noise. Thanks for letting us know, TJ. Alright.
Are any of us coming through? I don't hear any of us.
Really? Is nobody else coming through, guys? Let me know in chat. Rogue's saying
Yeah, she's right. No,
she's right. That might be because of Discord. Let me,
Oh, no, we are. No, we are.
We are? Okay.
Yo.
What's up, Darren?
Kim, it is working.
Alright, let's get on
No,
this.
it just fucked up. It just.
It was confusing the shit out of me because, I don't know, I'm easily confused at this time now.
It's cool. I gotta fight this gray looking man. Whoa.
Oh yeah, yeah, that sec.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, what's the attack button? What the fuck? Oh, my buttons is fucked up still? I thought I fixed it.
Rogie,
What the fuck?
Yes.
check your DMs.
I can't adjust it right now. Oh, something's off.
I see you repeating my name.
Yeah, I don't have a regular attack. The button's not working for that. Oh, now it is. That was weird. I guess maybe he doesn't have a regular attack. Oh, something's going weird here. My controller's acting strange. I don't know what it is.
Nope. Discord's having a heart attack.
Yeah, I can't adjust.
Is
Can't
it-
adjust the controller.
Are you supposed
I'm sending you an image. But
Oh, yeah.
times.
See, rogue, all caps.
Yeah.
Me, a question.
Boom! You're outside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
can you hear me? Something weird is
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, Discord is fucking shit in the bed.
Alright, we'll talk later.
Okay.
Like, it's going on with the voice as well. I mean, listen to Alf.
Yeah? What's it doing? It's like glitching out.
To us, it keeps cutting out, but you are coming through on the screen.
Yeah, I see. Oh, I gotta.
Smoky Krog unlocked.
Yeah, my controller's flipping out too. Damn, everything's just shitting the bed today.
Yeah.
Alright.
You know what that means?
Well,
It's the end of the world as we know it.
It's the
well,
end
and I feel
of the
fine.
world. We know it.
The thing is, Rogue, my computer's alright. So, my world isn't ending. Maybe America's falling
Yeah.
into the sea or something.
Nah, my computer's doing well.
Maybe it's just the curse then.
Hey, Billy. Hey, Amy. Hey, Dur.
Oh, everybody's coming back in. Good.
Bully Bog is in the house,
Yeah,
people.
everyone's in here. I don't know how well it's working. Can everybody hear us?
Where's your deep, manly voice, Bill? Smooth.
Smooth. Options, control.
Ooh, 10 minutes, and then we get to hear Billy's.
I would. What this? Oh yeah. I would like to not have the right stick do anything. Can I do that? No, I can't. It's not cool. Not cool, man. Maybe I can do that from
Holy
here.
shit.
Something to the left. Alright. Well.
Wow, this game is a hell of a lot different than when I last played.
Yeah, you didn't play the last one either, right?
Nah, it's been a while.
Eevee. Oh.
I agree, Billy.
Didn't I
You
just
can
get
be
another
the
one?
cringe ASMR team.
Smoky Prague. I guess I could set that up as my support. Not really sure what that does though. That would be nice if they told me. Unira equipped. Start battles with a Unira. Oh, I guess I have a. Okay. Fight. I guess I have a weapon equipped when I start matches because I gotta fight a Yoshi to get me an Eevee, huh?
Ready? Go!
Yeah, it seems to be working better now. Oh. Fuck that. Oh. 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 Get the fuck out of here. Oh, another one bites this.
Oh, Chris, have you, you know when you sent me that thing about the Ethan alert? Also, Rogue, check your Twitter, by the way. So I decided I'm taking Christmas off, and basically every time I get a Ethan alert, I'm just going with Merry Christmas, Ethan.
Ha, shut up. Merry Christmas, Ethan,
I
shut
like
up.
that Grant said Merry fucking Christmas, Ethan.
I love that as well, yeah.
That's quite a lot, actually.
I'm just giving him a little break.
So, I'm not unlocking any characters. That's what I wanted to do. So, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Well, let's do one more of these because it looks like I unlock more of the map with this. And then, I'll try to figure out how to unlock some characters. Oh, I can put Eevee on now. What does she do, though? Well, let's...
Oh God, why did I go to his Twitter directly?
Just go to notifications, mate.
Notifications. Jigglypuff.
Ready?
This motherfucker.
Ugh. In Schnigen of a card.
Ah, fuck, the controller's fucking up again.
Tweet.
Alright, my video premieres in 30 minutes, bitches.
Oh, why are you gonna premiere video while I'm live streaming then?
I was gonna say, Jay, you always do that.
Rude.
I know, right? Jesus.
Oh, I was hoping Alfie would premiere it on his channel.
I woke up the other morning and it's like Jay'd done a premiere at like 1:37 AM or something. It's like,
Who?
you
Me?
Got a fireball sword?
Yeah, yeah.
doing?
It's from like, remember the Super Mario Brothers or the little fireball things that spin
Oh, yeah,
around
yeah,
in the castle? Yeah, only they turned it into a sword.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright,
These supports are pretty interesting, but what do they do?
they like add to your stats. Like the one I put on makes me start with that little spiky ball thing I throw, and some of them like will give you a little more attack power or stuff like that. Oh, this looks like a boss. Maybe I'll do this. Oh, Mario. All right, maybe I'll do this one and then I don't know how to. I really want to unlock more characters because you only start with the original 8 characters, and there's like 70-something characters in this game. So I really want to start unlocking more characters.
Yeah, that's going to be a long road.
Yeah, that's why I want to start it now to get it going. Oh, I got the Celeste. See, a Celeste item gravitation draws items, nearby items. So that's cool.
Yo, dang it.
What's up, Dan?
Woo, woo, woo.
You gay, Dan?
You're also live, Dan. So what
Yeah, I'm live streaming.
I'm fucking out of here. Bye.
Oh no! Watch my live stream. I need 6 viewers instead of 5. I should have done what you said, Dan, but put a video saying I'm gonna be streaming on here. But I'll do that next time. Maybe I'll do that later today. Oh. Oh, take that, bitch.
Oh.
Oh, I hit my own time bomb. Fucking idiot. I'm a dummy.
this game is like a sort of beat 'em up game, and each character's got their own set of special moves.
Yeah.
How's the AI so far?
It's alright, but it's a little easy because it's the beginning, right? So the fighters aren't that tough yet.
I've never known what the Smash Brothers series was. I've just known it existed.
Oh yeah, it's a fighting game using Nintendo franchise characters. But
It's pretty damn
later on, they started adding characters from other franchises. Like now, there's 2 Street Fighter characters, and
I'm watching Mario and Kirby beat each other up at the minute.
yeah, they added Sonic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they add characters from other franchises now in the later games. Snake from Metal Gear.
That was
Now-
pretty funny when they added him.
Yeah, yeah. And recently, they've added the character from Castlevania, Simon Belmont, which I can't wait to get to that. I'd like to use it. But I really need to figure out how to unlock more characters, like I said, because it only starts with the original 8. Where's this Guardian? Alright, let's back out of this gameplay. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? What the fuck? Party, skill tree, options, save. Is there really no way to back out of this? Once you get started, I don't get it. Oh, back, okay. Gotta hold it down. Oh, a new foe appeared. Oh, Ness! That's my favorite character. Good, the first one I unlock. Well, he was the first unlockable character in the first game. Makes sense. That's my boy. I gotta beat him up to use it. Wow! Ness joins the battle. Alright, now I can pick him. Mappo. Played adventure for the first time.
Subscribe to my channel.
I wonder if I can play online now that I can use Ness. I might as well go online. Let's see how well this works. With me doing all this stuff. Oh, somebody got banned already? Holy shit.
Somebody came on and said subscribe to my channel.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Go get me banned out.
What? No way. You come and do that.
Fucking hell, do you remember like back in the day, the early days of YouTube, people would be like, sub for sub, bruh.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
In the comments.
let's do
Sub
it.
to me, I'll sub to you.
Oh yeah.
All the little kiddies like doing that.
Join the sub train.
Boo 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 doo doo doo. Change my icon.
Didn't?
Here's all the icons you can choose from and stuff in the top.
Just a warning,
Oh,
Alex,
there's a
if you're
lot.
going to unmute, we are streaming.
Yeah. I'm streaming Smash Bros.
Where's the stream posted?
Here,
It's
I'll
on
post it in here.
another channel. Do you want me to post it?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Oh, it's posted. It's already posted here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scroll up, it's in there already. I'll put it again. Oh,
Ooh, wow, look at all these characters. Neato.
Yeah, they have a lot of icons that you can choose from. Alright, let's see. Let's see how well I do online. I mean, Ness is my character, but I'm still getting used to this controller. Background dimension? I have no idea what that is. Let's see. You can play other modes while you wait to find an online battle. Yeah. Let's just do a quick play. Solo.
Solo battle.
Haha, I got my character. Oh, what's the matter, Jay?
Working on my next vid, finishing off this video I started the other day.
Wow, I love that baseball bat. It's always been my favorite. I remember people used to come over and play me, and I fucking nailed them with that baseball bat. They fucking hate it. I'm like, fuck you and that bat, man. Yes, I fucking just full swing. Wow, and they go flying off the screen.
I think I'll allow that one.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I gotta get used to doing that with this controller.
That looks like a criminally undersubscribed channel that's been posted in the chat this
Everybody
time,
go and
so
subscribe
I'll
to
allow
my channel, and don't forget to smash that like button and pulverize the ball together. Fucking damn. Oh, Inklings are in this. I forgot.
That's what happens to people like that.
it.
Fucking come round here trying to get subs and shit.
It won't be done.
It was Rogue.
It was me.
If he's watching the stream, Jay, he's going to see who it was.
Aw, I tried to take it for him.
Al's got the chat.
Oh, you will take it for me, Rogue.
Oh, you.
You walked right into that one.
I did indeed.
Oh, that was amazing.
Why is it go? Ah, stop that! Goddamn controller, man. I think I need to get a new controller. Well, at least the right Joy-Con. What's funny? Yeah, I'm fighting somebody named Noodle. Is it Kelly? Did she come on and play just to fucking
Kelly
fuck me up in
Noodle?
this game? Boom.
Alfie is live on his stream.
The link right above what you said, AB.
Yeah, somebody reported him for whatever.
What?
I think it was that Saiyan Z guy.
Amy's got another channel, so he's streaming on that one.
Oh, by the way, you all have to watch this video because Dan's intro premieres on in a video today.
I guess that stops that. Yeah, I'm not doing very well. That's okay. Gotta get used to this next one. Boom! Oh, I got him on that.
So this character's called Alf. It's not just called Alf because you're Alf.
No, it's me. Character's called Ness.
I'm confused. Sorry.
Just showing me who. It's showing who's playing. The names on top of the people who are playing. So I'm playing somebody online named Noodle.
Oh.
Yeah, this is an online match.
Yeah. Now it all becomes clear.
I can see clearly now. The rain has gone.
But it works because he does look like a little kid version of me.
You live in the desert, it never rains.
It has been raining
I showed
lately,
you
though.
video.
Yeah, it was raining again yesterday, right? Was
I
that
know,
yesterday?
she sent me a video actually.
Time.
Better not
sudden death
fucking rain
'cause we were at a
like
draw.
California.
Even if it does, it doesn't last all day normally.
Game. Oh, did I win? I think so. First time online and I won. Yeah.
Nice.
Boom. Ness wins.
Oh no, sudden death.
Oh yeah, you guys are a little behind. Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Spoiling it for you guys.
Spoiled it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna back out though, because I keep forgetting something. I keep forgetting switching controllers and stuff. Controls. That was fun. Claimed your first smash tag.
Rogue, I was looking at some videos earlier this afternoon of like going up the coast of California. Fuck me, mate, it looks beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have one request though, and you might hate me for it, but I have one request if we're doing this road trip.
Oh, no, this is
What's that?
I've
We
never-
go through San Francisco and go across the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing that.
It's on the way.
Hell yeah!
If we're going all the way up, we can go through San Francisco, definitely. We can't go all the way through there without going to San Francisco.
We need to get her on film admitting she lives in the desert as well.
No.
Now.
To
Yeah,
be
we're
honest-
gonna go along the coast highways for as long as we can, and then we'll hit San Francisco and the Red, and then go up through Oregon and Washington.
We're gonna have such an amazing road trip.
Which are way less like deserts than the roads.
Let's see who I get matched
Oh yeah, up
with.
north's got all the redwoods.
I unlocked from a tight 69 with an AMA done by some guy who thinks he is greater than everyone for this. What?
What?
I don't know. That's like some fucking other language or something.
Amy's having some sort of mental collapse,
Yeah, I
I
think
think.
she had a stroke. Oh, this is a 4-player match now. Oh, I'm teamed up with somebody, with Pikachu. UBXT. I hope he's good. Wow.
I'm not done by something.
Here, Jay, this is where we're gonna try and go. This is Yosemite Valley.
Oh yeah, that National Park. Isn't that where Star Trek some or other? Oh yeah, the Star Trek 5 starts and Captain Kirk's climbing that mountain there.
I think so, yeah. It's a pretty famous one to climb.
Yeah.
You may be the only one who gets that reference.
I know. But no, Star Trek 5 is an absolutely terrible film.
Yeah,
I don't
I-
recommend anybody ever watch it
I remember,
for any reason.
I've watched it when I was a kid, and I remember it being terrible, but I don't remember the movie at all. I just remember it being bad. Which is probably why I don't remember it.
The Final Frontier, is that one where they go to the edge of space and meet God or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that
No, damn! I had a Pokeball too. Fuck. That
And who's to
fucking
say he
Bob.
was fucking God
Well,
anyway?
I got him back at least.
It wasn't. That was sort of the point.
Yeah. To be honest, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. I barely remember. I just know that they were going to the edge and there was God and...
Bow. Good job, Pikachu.
I mean,
No, die.
Dan just found out before that Al could even give him a wrench.
Cool.
Who did?
Dan.
I'll give him one.
Amy
I
got
can't
to
right
that
now.
guy.
Wow! I got him again, you bitch! Sorry. I'm getting excited. Oh, he's getting me back. No, I'm still alive. He didn't get me that time. Oh, yeah. Boom, I got him. Oh, he's not out now. Oh, gotta watch that. I know he wants to get me back for that. Oh, he just killed
Kill
himself.
Bob!
Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, boy. Gotta watch that. Oh, he wants me back for that kill. He keeps trying to come at me.
Come at me, bro.
5, 4. I think we won this. No, don't die! Ooh. I hope I didn't die there. Oh, sudden death, I must have, because we weren't tied. Fuck, you got me. It's all up to the Pikachu. Yeah, they beat us. Fuck. They beat us on the sudden death. Ill. Amos C, how does one not become a pedophile and post a picture of a little girl? What the fuck?
Easy. You're not sexually attracted to children.
Gross.
Nope.
Dan said, hey, YouTube gaming is an entirely different platform. No, it's not. It's just a different skin, basically.
Yeah. If you replace the gaming in the URL with just www, it will give you the normal YouTube
Yeah.
people stream on. That's what I did.
Yeah.
No,
What's this, Ethan?
Ethan's in the chat.
Hey, Ethan.
Ethan,
I have a feeling.
Oh, I'm not
You're
going to
Ethan.
time Ethan out. I'm just going to say Merry Christmas, Ethan.
Merry Christmas, Ethan.
Everybody-
Yeah, Merry Christmas. We're taking some time off to wish you
Yeah.
happy holidays.
For the month of
Yep.
December, Ethan is safe.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check out some other stuff.
He can
Played
say
online a bit,
whatever he
Had
wants.
some fun. Won the match, lost the match.
Well, I don't know about that.
Don't go too far now, Jay. Come on.
Oh well, I'm not gonna do anything about it. It's all up to you lot, like. But I personally just like letting Ethan have a whole month to say whatever he wants.
Yeah, and he chooses to say Merry Xmas.
Xmas.
That's what he chose.
You got a four-letter word and you spell it wrong. Well done.
Xmas.
Oh, I've just seen that Amos Yee tweet.
Yeah. Fucking weird. That guy needs to fucking shut the fuck up. Yeah, he's an asshole.
Too many things are wrong.
Too many things, yeah. Shop. Shop with the gold you've earned. Huh.
Xmas.
Snacks. Oh, cool. They're set up like little gift cards. That's fun. Oh, you can buy
To be fair,
songs.
the replies to him are actually quite.
Snacks. Cool. Okay, that's cool.
Someone replied to him just I did at FBI.
Good. Spirit board. What's this? Take on challenges to
Did
get
at FBI
spirits.
at CIA. Someone did
Summon.
at shoe on head.
What? Oh, maybe trying to get her to make a video on it or something.
The thing is, and
Insufficient coins.
just to clarify, because I don't actually know how the law stands in the United States. Is it legal to advocate for paedophilia so long as you're not encouraging anybody specifically to do it? Is it?
Freedom of speech covers
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what I
unfortunately.
mean.
Well, I
But
mean, not
the
unfortunately, but
FBI probably can't do anything about that.
No, they can't. All they could do is look
He
into him
would-
and see if he's doing something illegal.
if
Nah,
he's doing
nah.
something or he's encouraging
I don't
somebody
even
to do.
care about the limits. This guy's deliberately being antagonistic.
Well, that's
And he
the
should
double-edged
look
sword
around
of
the
freedom
society.
of speech. Now, once you give the government that power,
No,
then
no,
they can go
no.
on.
Freedom of speech goes as far as how the government interferes with your
No,
life.
Dorian, what I was
No.
specifically asking wasn't whether any of us care about what he's saying. I mean, I agree with you broadly, but the law in America, that's what I was asking about, and the law in America says no, you can do that. You can do what he's doing.
You just can't tell people to do it. Like, if he was like, look at this chick, become a pedophile now, then there might be issues.
Nah, that wouldn't even be an issue as well.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that he'd have to go much more extreme with
yeah,
it. Than
you'd have
just
to
that.
you'd have to be actively encouraging somebody to do something.
Yeah.
But I mean, but on the other hand, Twitter would be perfectly within the rights to remove his account.
Oh yeah, Twitter should definitely ban this fucker. I just
Yeah,
looked at his
I agree
Twitter.
with that, yeah.
It's all pedophilia, pro-pedophilia.
Oh my god.
They kicked Sargon off, and yet this little fucker still got his fucking Twitter. Are you shitting?
Yeah, that's not
Let's gain
that's
some
right.
more. What's up here?
Sargon's just a soft righty, and he gets completely deleted. This guy's full-on pedophilia, and
Check
he's
out
like,
The Mii
fine.
Fighters.
Saigon got his fucking Patreon removed. as
I
well,
know,
didn't he?
right?
That's just fucking ridiculous.
I mean, can't the judge order someone like him to not be allowed to use the since he
No.
does seem to pose as a
Yeah,
threat?
but he hasn't actually committed a crime. So
Yeah,
I
he
don't-
has to commit a crime.
I don't suppose a judge can do anything about that. No. I mean, I don't actually understand why the United States allowed him to stay, to be perfectly honest. Like, you can't really say he's going to enrich the fucking society of the country, can you?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Didn't he claim asylum or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seeing that just makes me really upset. Like,
I think, but I mean,
he's clearly displaying a child who probably didn't ask to be in that, like, in his tweet.
yeah, but he's
So what about her? Like, it's his freedom of speech to put some.
Hold
But
on,
someone-
hold on, Darren.
It's fucking stupid.
He's literally
No.
only doing it to elicit the response that you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
you are demonstrating.
Second,
But
If
look,
it's in the
now
public
that
sphere,
kid's picture
there's
is
nothing
tied
they
to
can
that
do
guy's
about it.
fucking, and he's a
yeah, but
fucking
there's
monster.
That's the problem with putting shit in the public sphere, which is why I don't recommend taking pictures of your kid and putting it on the internet. Because yes, that's what could happen. No, that's what does happen. That's where pedophiles get their pictures from most of the time.
And
You
whether-
posting pictures of your kids in public forums.
Okay,
and again,
but
whether
I don't
you
care
like-
because the
whether you-
condemnation goes on him.
Darren, whether you like it or you don't like it, if that picture's on the internet of that girl, anybody can take it and post it. There's nothing, that picture, there is nothing immoral or illegal about that picture. Nothing. Yeah, I don't get me wrong, I agree with you that the context in which he's posted it is very creepy, but that wouldn't stand up in a court of law.
Yeah,
And
we're talking
in
about
the,
the law,
in the United
not public
States, especially, the court
Yeah,
of law.
okay, but what I'm saying is, how come he hasn't been fucking iced by now?
I would.
Hang on,
ask the same
can we-
question myself, but
Can we
you can't
step
just-
back
you
one
can't, You
sec?
can't just go around killing people.
Yeah.
because
Hold
you
up.
don't know what to do
Hold
or
up. Can I ask, what crime has he actually committed so far to...
He hasn't.
Exactly.
This is my point.
New
This is my
point then.
I don't like what he does. I don't like what he says, but he hasn't, to my knowledge, committed a crime.
Yeah.
And he definitely, and I'm not a fan of vigilante justice.
Yeah.
So, however distasteful I find him, the best thing that I can do personally is just ignore him, and that's what everybody should do. And then he would go away. But the fact that people keep having like an extreme visceral reaction like Duran's having is what keeps the guy having any kind of traction whatsoever.
And he knows
I'm
that.
not gonna go out and make YouTube videos about it. I'm just surprised this guy is still
No, I'm not having to go at you specifically, but what I'm saying, the kind of reaction you're having is the kind of reaction that people do make YouTube videos about. I'm not saying you do specifically, but that sort of reaction is what generates this guy's. This is his currency, basically. Like, even this conversation we're having would probably fucking he would love the fact that we're talking about him. So really, the best thing you can do is ignore him, which we're not doing right now.
Yep. Well, I mean, as long as he doesn't know that we're paying attention to him.
I guess that does make it slightly better. Yes. Yeah. And we are on a channel with 17 subs right now, so.
Yeah, hell yeah. But I mean, as far as public damnation of this, yes, full on, we should not be encouraging this behavior. But as far as the laws,
He's a fucking scumbag, quite clearly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where am I? Oh, sorry, I lost myself on the screen.
Is this posted today or some shit?
I mean, you can report his Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, you can flag it.
When did he post this? 6th of December, so yesterday.
Ah, there you go. Oh, nice. Okay.
His profile on Twitter says I defend pedophiles publicly on the internet.
Yeah, not for long. Somebody's gonna get him there.
He even fucking says it here. Someone actually said to him on Facebook, "I'm calling the cops," and he replied to her, "Go ahead, dude. More publicity for me."
Yeah, he's just looking.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
He doesn't even fucking deny that's what he's doing.
Okay, so what does this guy actually do? Like, does he have a job? Does he do anything?
I don't think so.
Is this his sole existence?
He actually-
Just
Not
to
done
troll
anything
people
about
on the
it.
internet? What a fucking waste of skin. He wanted to save his
I'll
life.
answer your question if you stop talking.
Yeah.
He's from Singapore, and he basically, in Singapore, I don't know if you know, it's sort of quite a strict country, and it has rules specifically around insulting religion and stuff. It's a bit sort of, in that way, it's maybe a little bit more backwards than where we live, but it's it's a very sort of affluent country, and some of the laws there though are a little bit strange, and he got in trouble for insulting religious feelings basically, and he actually went to jail a couple of times in Singapore for that, and because of that he left the country and was able to claim asylum in the United States, because technically he was a victim of religious persecution in another country, and the United States appeared to have granted him asylum. So now he's in a country where you can say whatever you like about religious people. He has to find another way to be edgy to get people to notice him and see him, and that's why he's defending paedophiles now. So, in a nutshell, that's Amish Yi. I think I've covered the most important bit.
So he's a dick. We never should have let him in.
Yeah, basically.
Absolutely. I don't understand why the United States let Amish Yi in.
Well, I think he didn't come out to this pedophile. Oh, hey, until after he got here.
We're streaming live in here, Marina.
We're
So you know.
streaming
But it's on a channel. It's on my first channel with like 17 subs, so it's only like 5 people watching.
Oh, that's right, because you got a.
Yeah, I got a flag. I got a strike.
Okay, I'll let you guys go for it. Sorry.
That's
it's all
fine,
right.
mate. Tell us how life is without the internet, Marino.
It's bad.
Is
Pandemonium over here.
Oh,
yeah.
Have the
How long's
zombies,
the
have the
outage?
zombies taken over you?
Not yet. Any second now, though.
Ooh, you having a zombie outbreak? Sweet, I'll
man.
join you. I got
No, you
guns.
still have no internet.
Yeah, it was apparently it was a fiber line cut.
Oh shit, that's gonna be rough.
So yeah.
Yeah, it might be a minute before they fix that.
Well, it happened last night at like midnight.
Oh god, there's a bunch of
Oh, well.
chickens kicking my ass.
Anyways, I shouldn't be on here because I promised Jay I'd only go on his channel.
Too
Oh.
It is too late now.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Take it easy,
Bye,
Marino.
I'll just mute and I'll listen in. Go for it.
Okay.
See you guys.
See you, buddy.
Right. So, yeah.
But yeah, I think he didn't come out with this bullshit until he got here. So by the time we granted,
He absolutely did not.
No, yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, he was talking
started on
about that
this
there. Yeah.
pedophile thing
Yeah.
because nobody in America gives a single fuck about him calling out Islam.
no, I mean
or
as far
calling
as
out
the
Christianity.
asylum, did we grant it before or after he started doing his
You know,
pedophile?
I think you actually granted asylum after he started doing this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. It was, he said he at least made a statement one time about it on his channel before he came here.
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember he was. I think it was Sargon who criticized him on it one time.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sargon basically gave him the push because he did the video on him, criticizing Muslims and then going to jail for it for a bit.
The thing is, he's only going to push this kind of thing so fucking far, and then he will get himself in trouble with the US authorities, and then he's really going to fucking hate his life.
But
Oh yeah, if he gets locked up, the prisoners are gonna try and kill him. Vigilante justice in there is a big thing, especially with
Oh,
pedophiles.
yeah, he's screwed
like
if he goes to jail.
he's fucked. Like literally fucked. They try to hunt and kill
He
him.
does go at lengths to point out that he's not a paedophile himself, but he will defend paedophiles.
That's close enough for the guys in prison.
Yeah, I understand that. They won't make that distinction.
Yeah, they're like, that's close enough. I got kids on the outside.
60
Kids
seconds
are
until
just
my
something you don't
video
fuck with.
premieres.
yeah, thanks, Jim.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna steal his thunder and just show it here on my channel. Have everybody watch it on my channel.
Stream sniping.
Yeah.
Stream snipe my views.
How long is your video?
6 minutes?
Oh yeah, maybe I will do that.
Oh yeah, it's not too long.
Oh fuck.
Are you a little alligator?
I think I will.
It's about Milo and fucking Sargon, so I didn't want to make it too long, you know what I mean?
Go get him, alligator.
Oh fuck. No. I don't want to do that. Oh no. Oh no, stay away from that. Give me that! No! Oh, fuck! Ah, god damn it! Oh my god! Ah, fuck! I lost to the all because he grabbed the fucking hammer. God damn it!
Oh no.
Oh wow. You got clobbered.
Yeah, that hammer's specifically a very vicious weapon.
Oh yeah.
Whoever
yeah,
grabs
definitely.
that is gonna get the.
It's like
But look-
game over. It's like, oh shit, run away.
Like I'm showing my stats and look how many KOs I have compared to them. Like fuck.
Oh, we're on the countdown.
Let me take a little break from this game so I can relax for a bit. I gotta.
Listen to the whore kettle rabble on about some bullshit.
Punch up the war kettle and I can watch it on my stream.
The whore kettle.
The ore kettle.
Jerk. What you say, Alfie?
The ore kettle.
The ore kettle.
Yeah.
Am I like rowing a boat?
No, it's whore. But you guys don't pronounce your H's sometimes. So. Well, some of you guys.
I'm already starting to get a bit sick of fucking Premiere intro now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was neat the first, like, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Well, it was maybe neat the first.
Ooh, that's loud. Lower that a little bit.
Very sick. Between. You know, a intro.
There you go.
Is it a way to sync everybody?
Probably. Yeah, Jay's probably right.
Except it doesn't sync.
Look at that color correction on my video. I don't look like I got liver disease.
Are you sure?
Well, I might still have liver disease, but we won't know now. Look at that sexy intro. A combination.
That's good intro.
That was made by Dan. So, do you wanna?
It was alright.
So fucking Dan took 2 of Paul's intros and mixed them up.
Some of you guys do when you donate money to me, use Patreon. And that website has now decided to kick Milo.
Look at that sexy microphone. It's so beautiful.
His magnificent tour of 2019 comeback. And of course, Patreon pretty much kicked him off straight away. And that they have said that they have done this because he has breached their terms and conditions, and of course his association with so-called far-right groups like the Proud Boys. And of course today, 7th of December, we've also heard that Sargon of
You need to stand
Borkard
for that
has also
mic 'cause
been
it's really good.
From Patreon.com as well.
Looks better me holding it, Dan says.
Yeah, and you can hold it up to your face and talk quietly like you do, and it still comes out clear.
I love how the American flag is directly behind you.
I think it
It's
looks a bit
kind of
weird
neat.
you're holding it sat in your chair.
Funding site Patreon is purging far-right figures. Well, yeah, they are purging people, definitely. But Milo Yiannopoulos is definitely not far-right. And Sargon, well, he's definitely not far-right, but he's just never
He's
right.
just never right
So like
there.
I've said in previous
Yeah.
topic, websites like this are on a purging mission. If you don't align with them in any way, then you are getting kicked off. We've seen
This
time and
video
time
is
again
streaming on
with
2 channels
Twitter,
right now.
we've seen Facebook, YouTube, and now
Awesome.
Patreon is
Hopefully get more
doing the same
views.
again.
Yeah.
We've seen even PayPal do it. So what other options is there other than Patreon? Well, you have PayPal, but
Let me
again,
scroll down and
we've
show
seen
your links
figures
down
being kicked off of there.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Other than that,
Appreciate
there
it.
isn't very much.
Any team links.
Don't
There's a
forget.
website called Make Us
Don't forget to check out my Teespring.
Yeah.
All for this sort of content creators.
Oh, my hair looks sexy.
Maybe they will stay
Look at my hair.
Yeah, it's
There's
looking
also
good.
Gap, the social media platform. They
You should
have
get a bold spot
function
camera,
to their
put it
site
above
where
your
you
head.
can donate money to your favorite content
You're a cunt. Cheers, mate.
creators. There's different options. But
Love
really,
you,
when it comes
Jay.
down to this, nothing is going to change. Everything will continue, and these companies will keep purging people off, basically until it affects their bottom line. So really, that's when the change will come. As soon as Patreon or YouTube or Facebook start realizing that it's basically affecting their bottom line from losing all these people.
I'm getting used to
maybe
looking the
they'll
camera
start to
directly in the eye.
Yeah, I
or
see that.
better yet, some sort of competition will come along and take over where people can use.
And also, you don't notice my hard edits as well.
We just need to find what works.
Because I
for
mysteriously
us
cover them up
individuals and
with
go it.
editing.
And you
Good
guys are
job.
probably wondering, why cover this, Jay? I mean, these guys probably make thousands and thousands of dollars a month, and there's loads of YouTubers who don't. Well, yeah, that is right. But the fact is if we don't speak up for these people who are being removed from platforms, then who's to say they won't come after the smaller ones? That's the pattern, really. If they get rid of the big ones, the ones that have got the biggest voices, then there's no one to stand up for when the little ones get taken out. And that's the last thing I want to see. And at the moment, we are seeing this constantly.
All my little facial expressions I make.
Yeah.
With they're basically removing whoever they like, and really, they give such weak stances. They'll just go, "Oh, you broke terms of service," but not actually saying what it is they have done to, break their terms of service.
Yeah,
If anything, this
what excuse did they have for
purge
banning?
from Patreon just shows that the censorship of platforms like
Well, for Milo, they said, violate terms of service and also its association with far-right groups like the Proud Boys, but with the Milo one, I couldn't find any reason as of yet.
You mean Sargon?
Sorry, yes, Sargon. Sorry.
Yeah,
don't want
I got it.
using their services. And like I said, this will continue until either A, it affects their bottom line, or B, an alternative comes along, really.
Oh, check.
But anyway, guys, that's it for this video, and as always, a big thank you.
Check
to
out what
everyone who's
fucking-
checked this video out. If you want to help out the
Um,
okay, there are a number of ways you can do that. You can support me on Patreon.
Marino just said about me in the chat. Oh, here's the outro.
Or you can send me a one-time donation.
Dan made an
via
outro as
PayPal,
well.
Or better yet, you can buy yourself some awesome War Kettle merch from Teespring. But anyway, guys, I'm off. Peace.
Trap advisor. Why is there an apostrophe on traps? Are they yours?
You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Very nice, Jay. It's very nice.
And they are my traps. All my traps.
They're all my traps. Alright. Well,
P, of course he's not happy.
I'm gonna make a phone call. I'll be right back.
yeah, and I
Alright.
gotta, I gotta pee. I'll be right back, and then I'll continue.
What's
playing
Dan
this
unhappy
game.
about?
Oh, I
Jay.
don't know. Yep, here we
Jay.
go.
I feel like making you that intro is a net loss for me. What did I get in return? Do I get 50% of your Teespring, or how does this work?
Hey, you just gave it me, man. You didn't want anything in return. You just handed it over. No
You're a
terms
right
of
cunt,
service whatsoever.
I'm gonna go make a video where I dub your voiceover and you talk to God.
You mean Chavi Chavi Israel Israel Chavi Chavi?
Israel.
It's almost like you've already done that.
Oh, I'm very forgetful. No, Jay, you wanted to talk over the music rise at the end and talk over the t-shirts, but that was the intended use. But I'm splitting hairs.
Got you.
I'll go back to cooking in the shadows.
No, I got what you said. It's cool.
Jay Turner
Okay.
got cooked by vegetables.
Okay.
Don't care. That happened after. So I know what he's trying to say. I know what he's trying to say. Well, actually, I know what he's saying. But it doesn't matter, Dan, because it happened after. It's like how I got friend zoned, but after the fact, it's like, okay, and
You got friend zoned by PlayStation 3. All right, bye.
No, you lot better fucking leave me a comment and a thumbs up and whatnot, you bastards.
I've already shut it. I'm pretty sure I've put a quick like 30% sure.
Oh my god, someone in the premiere chat says slurring Sargon's name is pretty low, given how he's just been fucked by enemies that will ban you too. Okay. Wow. Well, it's because I'm just like, Milo's not far right in any way, and Sargon is just never right. You know, it's clearly a joke. Jesus.
Is that what they meant by fucking...
What's the only way I slurred Sargon's name? Is it?
That's, I wondered what they meant by that. Yeah. Okay. It was an obvious joke.
Yeah.
I mean, it's made a little bit funny by the fact that he virtually is never right, but still.
The war kit.
Patreon is now joining the long list of social media websites that are now purging people from
Pumping out videos.
Channel hard.
Fun when you got a streak going, you know, you're in the zone.
I just got a comment from Atheism is Unstoppable. It says, nicely done, Jay.
Here you go.
I loved him. I'm sorry, guys, but he is my favourite subscriber. Just letting you all know that. Oh, it's in the premiere chat, Alf. Yeah, so if you've closed, sorry. Rogi's making calls to people to make sure she can drive to Nevada, pick me up from Vegas.
I am.
So, Rogue, what are you thinking? Should we spend the night in Vegas?
Yeah, it'd probably be better if you flew into here, unless we can't end up making the road trip part. If we can't do like the entire thing all the way up, we'll meet in Vegas, drive here, and then you can fly up to it.
I just invited myself to your guys' road trip. How do you feel about that?
Not happening. It's actually not happening. Go on, Rogue.
Nah, you can't come.
Yeah, I'm not. This is just me and Rogue, this road trip.
That's bro time.
Yeah. But it's alright, Dad, you can come to the party at Tristan's house. Tristan will do what I say. He loves me. I'm Team Tristan, always have been. He remembers.
An elephant never forgets.
So which airport would you want if we do the road trip? What airport would you want me to fly to?
LAX, Ontario, pretty much anything in Southern California that's the cheapest one.
Okay. LAX seems cool. I've always wanted to check that airport out.
That's probably the nerdiest thing you've ever said.
Yeah, it's a huge airport.
I kind of like airports, especially with my
You like airports?
yeah, because when I go flying, I have because obviously I've got travel insurance with my bank, and they give me 6 airport lounge entries a year. So when I go traveling, I can go into the fancy premier airport lounges, and they're fucking good. Oh, and by the way, all the drinks free, all the food is free.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that, oh, they're just going to serve you, you know, like some can of like cheap ass lager. Nah, mate. They're breaking out the bottles of Jack, the bottles of Jameson, Bell's, Scotch, Southern Comfort, you name it, they're racking it out. It's glorious. The best thing about flying is fucking,
Crash.
Is the hotel airport lounge. The crash. You bastard. Oh, Alf, he's commented on my video. He's commented.
Jay, you gotta call it a rogue trip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, rogue trip it is. That's the title of the video, because the amount of videos I'm gonna be making as well is crazy. The rogue trip, for sure.
There you go.
Also have to
At the
stick
very least, you
Yeah.
know what we could also do
Patreon is
is we
now
could go
joining
up
the long
to
list of
NorCal and you could fly from NorCal. Because that would be a shorter trip, but we could still road trip, visit all of California. And then in San Francisco, I'd drop you off at the airport and you can fly up and probably be pretty cheap too.
And if you're lucky, you'll get a fucking earthquake. Experience the real California.
Well, especially in NorCal, man. If San
Yeah.
Francisco
Go to
has
San
an
Fran.
earthquake, it'll just slide all into the. That's what happened last time.
Yeah.
Isn't David out in California?
Which day?
Penguin.
I don't think so.
No, I didn't think he was.
He's a Californian.
I'm gonna DM him.
Yeah, find out.
Slide up in there, Jay.
Oh, I will.
In fairness, California is quite a big place.
Yeah.
Which is why even if we can't make the whole trip, then we can still see all of California. That's still quite a road.
But if he's an AIU sub, he should know that my joke is basically a rip on from Devon.
If he's an AIU guy, it's quite amusing that directly below his comment is Devon saying, with his AIU account, nicely done, Jay.
Yeah.
But Jay, what was?
Matt?
Did I miss a joke in the video? What did I miss? Like I watched the video.
Yeah, Jay said something about Milo's like barely on the right and Sargon's never right.
Yeah, I said Milo's not far right. He's just right wing, and Sargon is just never right.
And this guy
Could be seen as like a double thing because he constantly says, "Yeah."
It's like, what? No, it's a fucking joke. You moron. Like,
Yeah, you know what you gotta do? You gotta give it a little subtle laugh, but don't be as cringy as Joe Live Life when you do it.
Actually, Jay, I've just
so they
thought
know you're joking. They still won't get it.
Yeah, I've just thought maybe he's on about the Sargon of Barkhad comment.
Oh, wow.
It's so funny. It says 5 comments and it only shows 2 on my page.
I wouldn't have said it, but it's hardly slurring someone's name.
Yeah. That was my little Easter egg for the AIU fans that I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still an obvious joke.
Yeah. Some people, eh?
Ready? Go!
Has Sargon made any kind of statement about his Patreon yet?
Not that I've seen. But at the time of making that video, I hadn't seen any of it. I'm gonna check now, actually. I'd check his Facebook.
Jay, look at the chat. Discord. Look at this, 5 comments, but there's only 2.
Select sort by new.
Why would that matter?
YouTube has this weird fucking thing where you have to do like mix it up like that to.
Oh, we got a Jew hater. Jew hater in your chat.
Have we?
They, with the parentheses, suck anyway.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to remove it, but I thought I'd just let Jay ban it instead.
Slurring Sargon's name? You like, who's Sargon? Does he mean slurring?
Say again.
That is good.
I've spoken to many people who have spoken to both Jack Conte and Patreon support directly, and yet neither Jack nor his support will answer any of my emails. So basically, they are replying to correspondence, but not to Sargon's correspondence. I find this very perplexing. I can only assume it's connected to the fact I've not actually broken Patreon's terms of service. That's what Sargon says.
Are all these assholes named Jack?
Yeah,
The
I know.
fuck?
They obviously haven't given him any reason. They've just said he's broken the terms of service and not told him what terms of service is broken.
Exactly. And Devon's comment gets pinned.
The thing is with Sargon, he's like completely inoffensive. Everything he talks about is completely inoffensive. I don't understand why he's vilified to the extent that he is.
He's a Nazi enabler. Don't you get it? Fucking Chris.
Apparently, I just don't get it, Billy.
He's a fucking racist, misogynistic.
He
Chris.
just seems like a guy who'd be like nice to go for a pint down the pub with.
Chris, I will answer what you just said, but I need you to go to the other Discord and look at what Marina said. And you have an option. You can either be like, oh yeah, it's totally Jay's fault, or you can be like, no, it's not Jay's fault, and defend me and blame it on the man. You have a choice here. How do you want to play it?
Hang on. You've given me like sort of polar choices, and I'm not sure that I have to sort of force myself into that paradigm.
He's trying to think outside the box now.
You're damn right I am.
I feel like Chris is going to be like, yeah, it's Jay's fault for your internet being down, but for your Adobe not working, that's because you got a Mac.
I can hear you, Jay.
Hi, Marino.
Oh, hi, Jay. I'm gonna go mute now and respond to Chris.
Yeah, good idea.
I said, I mean Marino.
Oh, fuck, I called it! I called it! I
The obvious
literally
answer is
called
that you
it!
should have got a PC and not a Mac, but ultimately we have to blame Jay for your lack of internet.
Which is literally what I called.
It was. I think I'm smiling as you were saying it, because that was basically what I was typing.
Wow, that is one weird gif, Tristan. Whoever cut that out.
Yeah, I saw that.
I like her tits, but like...
The thing is,
12,
Jay, I was thinking that too, but looking at that, I do have to think, how old is this person?
That's what I thought.
I just said she's
And then I
12.
thought, no, I'm not going to comment on it. Because,
I know.
No, I don't get it either, to be honest. Has he like cut out every frame of that GIF? Is that? I'm confused. He does, doesn't he?
PNG.
He probably found it like that.
Maybe.
Trying to figure out the point of it all.
Yeah, what is the point?
What is she cutting?
She cut herself out?
She's cutting out your peach.
Ready? Go!
Eesh.
Your peach deal.
Hey, Devin.
Hi, Devin.
Hey, Devon.
Oh, this is some sort of
No,
octo
Devin, I was
battle
trying to show
royale.
them that it's had 5 comments and only 2 were showing.
Yeah, YouTube does that. Yeah, you always have to sort by
Yeah.
age, and then it shows you all the comments.
That's so weird.
No, before Billy did that, we were talking about you. I was saying that how you left me a nice comment.
Jay pinned it.
I did.
Mhm.
And then Billy was like,
Yeah, well, basically,
Jay-
Devin, I think Dan was responsible for most of it.
Jay, do you have a stand or you always hold your mic?
no, that's my Sennheiser. I don't know. I do have an adapter. I could put
Get
on
something to hold it, so you don't have to hold it in your hand like a reporter while you're holding.
No, you see, Billy, we actually said this, and apparently Dan told him to hold the mic, and I was saying, don't
No
hold the
way.
mic, put it on a stand.
Definitely put it on the stand.
I would say that too.
You look like you're reporting indoors. It's a little bizarre.
Yeah, that's.
I like it though. I like that
sat
you
in
know.
his chair holding a mic. It just looked a bit off.
Alright, next
It
one.
sounded-
Are you scripting your videos, Jay, or are you just rambling?
Say again.
Are you scripting them, or are you just rambling? Because you do good and like without cuts. If you're just ranting,
I'm just rambling.
that's good, man. Because
But
you don't do any cuts, and it's fucking
Ah,
good that you
see,
don't
that's
fucking
what
sit
I
there like.
wanted, Billy. That's what I want.
What is it? Is it?
You see the
Which
thing
is
Jay,
it,
You
Jay?
said you couldn't see the cuts, but I could see the cuts.
Oh, I mean,
They're not hard cuts.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you know, they're like mixed in by like zooming in or putting something
Yes,
on top.
yeah,
and-
that's-
oh no, I've
that's
seen
how-
that before, but it's not like it's not bad though. It's not like 20 fucking cuts of video.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Philip DeFranco.
Yeah, that's a hard cut. That is.
Yeah, it's really. That's
And the other thing I do is I do 2 recordings. So I'll ramble my video, and then I'll like have a minute to think about everything I've said. And 'cause sometimes I think of things that I didn't say last time, so then I'll run through the whole video again in another recording, and then I can cut out bits.
Oh, that's
Or
a
if-
good idea.
Yeah, so like say for example, there's like a whole paragraph, and I made a mistake halfway through. In the second time, I might have not made a mistake in that paragraph, so I'll use that one instead. Less cuts.
Oh, the secret to Jay's production quality.
And also, when Devon says about the high video quality, one setting on Premiere changes everything, and that setting is in effects video, and it is called. It's in color correction, but it's the. Oh damn it! Which one is that I use? Oh, fast color correction, and then you get a nice big color wheel, and you just drag it to where you want it, and boom.
Oh, that's what you were saying about not looking jaundiced. Yeah, because I've noticed that the lighting in your flat does make you look kind of yellow, doesn't
you
it?
yellow,
Yeah.
Jay.
I'm not yellow.
No, he isn't yellow. I've met him. He's definitely not yellow. Well, you see, the lighting in my house doesn't make you look yellow, but it does in Jay's for some reason. Do you use what kind of bulbs do you use, Jay?
Energy saving bulbs.
Yeah, but I use white LED bulbs.
That's amazing.
that are kind of bluish actually, but look good on film. Oh, is that like his dog? I love the half black, half white face. It's cool.
That's awesome.
He's fucking adorable.
Not like my fucking boring dog. Where are you? Boring.
Poor Penny.
And it's like his dog is like smaller than a normal pit. It's pretty fucking cool dog.
Yeah, Jay, for a one-way ticket from San Francisco to Vancouver, I know you don't have to fly that far, but it's only like 100 or so.
Whoa.
It'd probably be easier to convince my mom, too, that if we just do California.
Fair.
But still, there's a whole bunch of shit we can see.
And do.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking burnouts in Rogue's mum's car and car parks and stuff.
We're also going to go to a titty bar. Also, I'm taking Rogue to that lesbian bar that she talks about that's down the road from her house. I'm going to be a wingman. Yeah.
So what, you're going to have to convince the doorman that you're a lesbian then, Jay?
Well, I think it's just a gay bar, so...
Yeah, it's a gay bar.
It's pretty
Plus,
convenient for
gay
you.
bars are actually a pretty good place to pick up straight women.
Jay's going to have no problem convincing a doorman that he's gay. That was a compliment.
I think that is a compliment. Oh, thank you, darling. I'll sweet chat them with my English charm.
It's like Street Fighter from Mario. Kinda. How do you do that though? And like in mid-air, jump the other way. Good.
I need to buy Christmas cards tomorrow.
Nice.
Is this their new hate speech policy, Devon?
Is this new, is it?
Hate speech. Not no. Oh.
Negative generalizations of people based on their race, ethnicity, national origin, religion, sex, gender, sexual orientation, age, disability, or serious medical conditions. Fuck me.
So basically, does that mean that I can't have a Patreon?
Basically, you can't say anything mean about anybody. Yeah. Yeah, Devon's right. They're basically saying we can do whatever we want, whenever we want.
Question: if you don't post your videos on Patreon, will it matter?
I don't think it matters to Patreon, to be honest. Because
Like,
they're basically...
how would they find out what your videos are doing?
Well,
You gotta-
I don't suppose that they have an active way of doing it. They'll rely on people reporting stuff, won't they?
Hmm.
I would imagine. the way.
Yeah, I'm sure the racial slurs against whites will not. Oh, because, you know, it doesn't hurt white people like that. like I said there in the chat. Yeah, what's up with TYT? We should definitely report them. Fucking crazy. And like, what is this? Like, oh yeah, are they really gonna ban people talking shit about Christians? They're not. Oh, another platform. Fuck.
This is what I don't understand. They're cutting their own nose off to spite their face. They're the ones that are gonna lose money.
Yeah, but they have so many people that it doesn't matter if they ban fucking 20 YouTube. They got fucking girls that just go up there and post naked pics and they're like getting fucking thousands of dollars. So what the fuck do they care? So lame. People are gonna start going like outside instead of on the internet in like 10 years.
Yeah.
By the time they're done
Yeah.
doing all this bullshit, it's gonna be back to normal.
Yeah,
Like, fuck
ultimately
the
this might
internet.
actually be good for humanity, I guess.
So bizarre. Shit. And it's all because of hysteria from fucking these loser SJWs from 3 years ago. It's so crazy. Like, all this because of them. How?
I'm torn on this, whether or not to do a video on it, because I don't know. I don't want to draw attention to myself because I'm totally reliant on Patreon. And basically, the whole thing is a squeaky wheel syndrome. I mean, these people, you think these people watch Sargon videos and like comb through them? Of course not. They were notified and time-stamped to a point where Sargon says white nigger. And they're like, oh, well, that's pretty cut and dry. We have a guy saying nigger and we're giving him $12,000 a month? Not anymore. We just saved the blacks and we saved the world.
They're not giving him anything. They're taking his money.
I know. I know. They get paid so handsomely. They just shot themselves in the foot for like $4,000 a month.
Dude, if he went to if he just had PayPal people instead of that, they'd take 25 cents each fucking payment. Nothing.
PayPal's the same. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they'll
the same
do it
boat.
too.
Yeah, like all these guys. Here's what happens. Patreon is. Somebody needs to do a documentary on them because they have risen and they have, they've capitalized on this opportunity and they are so wealthy right now. Do you know how exponential that company has been growing? So these guys are living this charmed life, almost like a startup company of the year 2000. You know, just a uber successful. What are they based in San Francisco? And they're dicking around on unicycles and skateboards in the office, and they have a pool table, and they're just like, oh, we are shaping the world and uniting people. Meanwhile, they're just a middleman. They're a processor. You know, well done. Well, they've done it well. They've branded and they have a good website and it's intuitive and it's user friendly and whatnot, but they don't do anything, and that irks them. So now they're so rich, they're fine. The money shit is fine. They want more. So they want to be a player in society. They want to have legacy. They want to, you know, be a responsible, progressive company. And it's just, right now I'm looking at a woman who's a cosplay girl from Italy. And I'm fascinated by her because I was doing some research. She, like, what do you think their policy on porn is?
Nothing.
So they've had a back and forth last year with the adult industry because there's a lot of adult people sex people, whatever, webcam people who would love to use Patreon, and they do, and they have. Now they have certain policies, so you can't post anything public. Yeah, you can't do rape stuff or incest or bestiality. They have all these things, but so this girl I'm looking at, she's this cosplayer. She's got like 250,000 on Instagram, big ass following on Twitter, a small YouTube channel following, and she has like 150 patrons. But it's like they're gonna kick off Sargon for saying white nigger, and they're gonna kick off Milo for being associated with the Proud Boys, which is just like this innocuous male friendship group, and just say, oh, it's hateful, it's a slur, it's a racial slur, bye.
You've got it, Devin.
But then they're fine with the sex stuff and like having lewd imagery and, well, I mean, yeah, they're playing God. They're acting like the entire internet is a game of The Sims, and they're in control. They're pulling all the levers. And these people are not qualified at all. Have you seen the CEO? This guy's a hippie, fucking regressive schmuck. And, he's sticking around. He's into his music and his acoustic guitar and shit. No offense. I know some guitar players here. But, and, what does he know about nudity, about pornography, about what standards we should set with that? What does he know about politics, about hate speech, about the line between free speech? This guy is an unelected fucking kingpin of the world now? When did that happen? See, this is the shit I should be saying in a video, but guess what? My haters, Sargon's haters, it's Andy Worski and those fucking Ralph Retort dickheads. They're the ones flagging his shit. And if you don't
will report you if they give them the idea.
And Sargon was... No, just... No. Okay. And Sargon was bragging, not too long, a couple weeks ago, about saying, I'm not going to do This Week in Stupid. So if you are a patron, then you're not, I'm not going to be making that video anymore. So you should probably stop Patreoning me. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? This guy's probably just rolling in money. He's like turning down money, actively telling people to not Patreon him. I don't know if that was reverse psychology or whatever, but go look at the graph. There's a graph out of Sargon's earnings, and it was like 12,000 a month, and then just a cliff, 0 a month. And that's, I don't care who you are. Sargon doesn't have multiple revenue streams. Like, he's gonna do okay. He's gonna probably have a GoFundMe, and shit, he did a GoFundMe for his legal defense, and that skyrocketed. So he still has his loyal fans, but it's still completely fucked up.
Imagine just losing 12K a month like that. Like, I know, make these.
Yeah. He earned that. That's his, and he has a family, and it's like the principle of it is just a terrible precedent. And not to mention, when he said white nigger, this is not some planned thing. This was an off-the-cuff remark.
He was fucking with the alt-right losers.
Right, and he was using the alt-right's language against them. The point of his statement was, you guys are the ones that say nigger all the time. You are acting like the people you're condemning. It was an insult, and not to mention it was aimed at white people specifically. It's like white niggers.
Context is too hard.
Right, so I guarantee you the people that banned Sargon were thinking in their minds, he said nigger, that means black people, let's get him out of here. He's like, right, I specified white niggers.
Well, these people are also full of shit because, we want to be able to say this and that, and then like Sargon says, and they don't flag him just because.
Oh my god!
Vindictive scum,
Yeah, and it serves no point. It's so petty, and it doesn't make any sense.
Andy Worski was streaming today, like, yay!
Yeah,
it's karma.
It's karma, right? If Andy is the biggest fucking karma debtor in the world. That guy has so much karma coming back on him. Tonka's gonna kick his ass. His whole life is crumbled before his face.
He's laughing as if this won't happen to him.
It's such a joke. But then the other thing is, this policy of like, they're just gonna say this is hate speech. The way they describe hate speech, if you negative generalizations.
So if you say black people commit crimes more than anyone else.
So that's a fact. So any fact, if the fact is negative in their estimation, so excuse me, Patreon, is it negative to state a fact that is about something, or is it even worse? Is it even a greater negative to avoid talking about things that are uncomfortable? Is anybody going to address that?
Unless, like they said in the paragraph, it's about Germany under the Third Reich.
Right. An educational, a documentary about swastikas. So, by their own logic, they should ban themselves because what they're doing is negative, which is to drown free speech, to drown facts and any discussion, any useful discussion.
So,
I mean, what kind of fucking kindergarten romper room do they expect us to live in, where we just speak positively, make up tutorials and cat videos for everyone? That's it.
This is what people have wanted forever. Like, they just hate negative. Like, like a lot of women, I don't mean to be like fucking misogynistic here, but a lot of women get uncomfortable to talk about fucked up shit. They don't want to hear it. They're just like, oh, can we talk about something?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is what a lot of these people fucking want. That's it.
That's why YouTube is dominated by men. And this whole idea, do they think life is all just ice cream and pixie dust and shit? Like, most of life is negative. There's a sea of fucking terrible shit going on.
And a lot of negative shit is interesting.
Yes, and there's a greater good, which is to condemn the negative stuff, to talk about it, to shine light on it.
Try and get around it. And
the whole point of engaging in the negativity is to get in control or lead us to something more positive by tackling these issues. This complete. These people don't abide by this because they're fucking regressive. It's terrible. It's freaking terrible.
So not 12 grand in the month, just gone.
And they know. I mean, do they seriously think that the people who flagged? Why don't they release the names of the people that flagged Sargon? Do they think anybody's
one person? Imagine it's just one person, and that's all it took.
Oh my! Of course. Oh my God.
Billy, it took one person to get me in trouble with the Humanist Society. One person to get me kicked out of the Labour Party. This wasn't multiple people. It's always just one.
Yeah, here's what happens. The brass over at Patreon, they're busy making big deals. They're doing like high concept stuff. They have interns, they have production assistants, and they have email. They monitor the email accounts and the flagging system. And one of these, scrubs, probably like a 24-year-old girl, not kidding, with dyed hair, gets an email and she sees, oh, somebody said I wouldn't rape you and said the word nigger. Ooh, this is a moment for me. This is a moment where I'm going to impress my boss. And they take it up to the producer higher on the food chain and they go, good job, Sally. You found something. Great. Let me go take this and we run this over to Jack. Hey, Jack, we found this guy's a far right guy. He's saying the word nigger. He's talking about rape threats, stuff like that. Okay, let's remove. And then Jack sits there and goes, I did my bit for the day. Yeah, that guy seemed really bad. Like,
it's not even true. Right, oh, look, this far right guy. Okay.
Right. He's not far right. First, I mean, fuck Sargon. I mean, Jay said it. Like, the guy's wrong on a ton of shit, but who cares? The point is, I mean, what does this have to do with anything? Like,
yeah.
Are they going to
banning of the far left?
Where's his defense? Where's his trial? Are you going to hear from his hundreds of thousands of fans who are like, we find nothing offensive about this guy. We love him. And these people are literal cock blockers. They're getting in the way of consenting adults, and they're being paid handsomely for their matchmaking to provide the service. That's it.
That's all they're doing is running the website.
Imagine if you go to a brothel. It's not even a brothel. It's just like a hotel, like the ones they have in Rio, where allegedly, where you go in to a hotel and you rent out the rooms, and the guys up front know it's rented out by the hour. The working girls, these guys get a cut. They're being paid well to rent the room out for an hour. Okay, so now you got the Johns and you got the working girls. Now this is the business model. Okay, they want to be with each other. Everybody wins in this scenario. What if the guy at the hotel starts going, you know what? I'm not going to let in brown people. If you're from like the Middle East, you're not coming in here. I just think this is my way of bettering the world. I have age restrictions. If there's a larger than 10-year gap between the girl and the John, I'm not letting you in. Like, wait, what? What are you doing? You're being paid for this, you fucking schmuck. This is when the mafia boss should come over and put a fucking, one in the back of the dude's head and be like, know your fucking role. You're being paid to do one thing. You're not God. Patreon's lost its mind.
I'm back, sorry.
They're all doing this. It's just how it's going to be from now on.
Okay, I talked to my mom. And she won't give us the Mustang, but she will give us her PT Cruiser, and she's okay with us going up to San Francisco and stuff. And with you staying here. She just wants to talk to you.
Oh, I get to talk to Rogi's mom.
Yeah.
I feel like our relationship is, yeah, innit? We're all gonna be in Vegas. Might as well.
I don't know what happened. I just gave a speech about not banning stuff, but I think we should ban this union. What the fuck is this about? This is ungodly shit. So there's nothing safe. I mean, God, being a content creator, you're getting fucked from everyone. Think of Sargon, think of me, guys like us. YouTube is on our ass. Twitter is banning us constantly. If I posted on Facebook, I'm sure they'd do the same. I've been banned from everywhere. I get flags.
Facebook would do it for.
Yeah, I mean,
before it.
The processors are coming up.
They just want us out of it for some.
Not only that, we have the haters. You have entire. If you're remotely compelling and controversial, if you tackle any serious issue, you're going to have. And these people will ruin your reputation, ruin your name. Any Google search on you will be. You're going to have an Encyclopedia Dramatica. You're going to have a Kiwi Farms. You're going to have just misinformation and lies and just fucking smears everything. So. Entities.
What did they find? There's 329 million other people that don't know who you are in America. Like alone. Like we're not really that much of a threat to these people.
I know, they're just shitting on us for no reason, and it's. I mean, it cannot stand. And this is fucking.
And apparently, we're the biggest issue. Like, they're just tackling this shit.
And it goes beyond the individual. They're taking out Gab, BitChute. They're trying to strip away their money.
Any fucking competitors.
Right, so they're just like, my God, this is like a big. I mean, it's crazy because all this mentality, this whole SJW stuff, people are always like, what's the big deal with SJW? It's just a bunch of blue-haired feminists in their bedrooms. No, it's not. They run all these companies.
Yep.
If you don't think that's the same ideology, it is.
Oh, it sure is.
28-year-old millennial.
This has been going on for a number of years, so most of them have grown up and got jobs in these companies.
And
I mean, look at Google. It's like a breeding ground of regressives. You ever seen videos from their head office?
Oh my God. And I just saw this video, this Rewind 2018.
Oh, here we go again. Yeah.
It has 35 million views in like a couple days, but 2.5 million downvotes.
Dislikes.
And I'm looking at it. First of all, I don't know a single one of these YouTubers. Maybe one I was familiar with, and they are all so. I mean, just Muslim and gay and of color and feminist, disabled. I mean, it's just like, oh my God, there's not a single straight white male in the group. And right, and it's like, it does. First of all, it doesn't reflect YouTube. I'm going to make a video about this. You look at male domination both in content creators and in audience. There's only a couple very specific niches that women are even into, which is lifestyle and makeup and hair and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it. Like that's the Kardashian fucking thought brigade. Everybody else is male, and the YouTube people are not into it because the people that run YouTube are the same like the fucking regressives at Patreon, and they want to craft this world. So they're pretending like, let's have these people represent us. This gay, body positive, fat, whatever chick. She's really what we're about. Let's go with that. And they're the ones in February sending out tweets going, support black content creators.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what?
It's so weird because like when YouTube started, it was such a hit because it was so different in what people wanted, I guess, like just to be able to have a voice. And they must have been proud of themselves. Like, so where did they go?
They sold out and left though.
It's so, that's true. They did. You're right.
So
that's right.
They always talk about, the reason we don't have White History Month is because every month is White History Month.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a YouTube content creator, and YouTube's never promoted me, not even with just a tangential tweet like, "Hey, support white guys on YouTube." Like that. It's not.
That would be racist.
Right, but they didn't do that. Like they couldn't write one sentence in support of me because if you were to talk to a YouTube executive and say, we got this guy. He's from LA, and here's what he talks about, and here's his style, and here are his positions. They'd be like, oh, we hate that guy. Well, we hate everything about him, and we wish he wasn't even alive, basically. Even though
Devin Twacy.
Hey, even though he's generated like millions of views for us, and that's the other thing. Like, there's no respect whatsoever. Sargon has made Patreon a shit ton of money. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck.
What are you gonna do, Deb?
Taking a decent chunk of 12 grand, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's.
You get at least the one.
Are you gonna
fucking
clean up
grand
and
out.
shit?
More than that.
No, I'm not. I mean, if Vice did an article that said they're cracking down on the right wing, you know, whatever, and if you're associated with hate groups, and you know, I don't. Their policies are so vague that if you know, I said nigga please in my last video.
Yeah, yeah.
I censored it, but it's like they'd be like, oh, no, you still said nigga. Was it nigger or nigga?
How do they know you said it though? You censored it. Might just said nip, and that's it.
Exactly. Nipsey Russell.
Yeah, but they don't care. They have all the power.
Aren't they? Yeah, like aren't they kind of forcing you into the position where you need to not talk the way you want to talk because your income is from there?
These are the subtle moves that they do. It's like jockeying for position. It's a
Yeah.
nudge here and a push there and a little leverage here. They want you to be them. They don't want dissent. This is the power play. It's like they do not appreciate or want any form of free thought and free expression.
Yeah, but what's funny is you're not even really trying to force anybody to think like you. All you're doing is expressing your thoughts. You're not
Right.
saying, "Hey, everybody at Patreon, fuck you if you don't agree with me."
And Patreon are such do-gooding fucking crusaders to craft this amazing utopia. What they are a payment processor, a middleman. They should have no say on content. Their shit should be, look, we abide by American law. If you're making threats for violence, if you're doxing people, we were going to intervene. If you're a terrorist, for example, everything else goes. Everything else goes.
I
But
guarantee you, it's
Patreon
still
isn't even a
terrorist
payment
Patreon.
processor.
But what are they? Are they?
have a processor?
That's
to
true. They
support
have to
us. They're
use a
just
processor.
Exactly, but they have power because they have volume and they're an institution. And so, I mean, are they the government? They're essentially a new government. They're creating a whole set of laws. They're not just abiding by like American laws. Like the freedom of speech is supposed to be enshrined in American culture.
These are like internet NGOs, is what these things seem to be acting as.
And I honestly think it's time for the government to intervene.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny?
I know. I really like. People think the freedom of speech, you know, technically and literally, it just means the government cannot infringe upon your freedom of speech. Well, guess what? There's the sentiment behind the freedom of speech is not just to not have the government rein you in. If you have these pillars of society, like a Twitter, like a YouTube, like a Patreon, which is fastly becoming that, and they're not abiding by like this fundamental value that Americans hold.
I've
What?
always wondered this. It doesn't every company have to register or be involved somehow with the government? Based on that, shouldn't you have to uphold the laws?
Well,
because
it's
you
a
have to
new
get
problem.
permits and stuff, right? Like to do all this.
Look, when you're in Germany and you get like a citation for not paying for your tram ticket, they use stamps. Okay, this happened to me once. I had an expired ticket. They took me down to the police station, and they broke out literal stamps, and it was 2017. So the government takes a long time. So the internet, like according to the government's like, oh yeah, the internet, right? Let's. I guess we can just like go digital with stuff. They're so far behind. I mean, how old is Patreon? How long has Patreon been a major player? And
I've only heard about it from you.
Trump is dicking around talking about building walls and shit for Mexico. I mean, there's no way these people are going to be on the cutting edge of what to do to counter this sort of corruption.
Yeah.
We need unions. Where is the power? You talk about Milo, you talk about James Alsop, Sargon, me. You know, these people are figureheads. They're symbols. They represent, you know, millions of people. And all those millions have no power, none. They're just like, fuck you, we're turning the off switch on your favorite dude. Sorry.
If you notice too, like, what's funny is that the far left is against all the corporate power shit. No, like that was.
Right, they're against
what?
corporatism.
And
Except
they're
when
fucking
corporate-
taking over them. It's
Right.
taking all the corporate shit.
Yeah. A corporate interest, that's what I want. So
Yeah.
if it's a oil company polluting the earth, then I'm against it. Let's rein those dudes in and not let them support political candidates. If it's YouTube, you know, ask Steve Shives if he's in favor of banning YouTube channels.
Of course he
Imagine Steve Shives, if they banned Sargon tomorrow off YouTube. Imagine the fuss that Steve Shives would put up over that. How?
Throw a party.
None, exactly. He would not decipher a single principle out of the banning of Sargon's YouTube channel. That could affect him, could highlight some hypocrisy on his part, could circle back and hurt him. Like he's just completely tribal. Like it's like that is everywhere. The hypocrisy is seriously everywhere, and hypocrisy. God, what is it? It represents being a hypocrite. It really is.
It's the breakdown in society.
I mean, how
You're
people
gonna fucking lie to people all the time.
Yeah, how you can live with yourself. It exposes that people have no character whatsoever. They really are just scum. And people that we have these morals and these value operating principles, in play. It's like, no, it isn't.
Only when they want to apply them to other people, not to themselves.
And war and everything.
Mhm.
And everything.
Yeah.
Because fuck you. Because I want my guy to be president. Because I just don't like this other dude. Because I want people to be like me, to think like me.
Mhm.
So they use this, logic or morality. They use that as a tool. That's all it is. It's
But
just
what does it
another
boil
weapon.
down to? Weakness.
It's a baby having a tantrum.
It just boils down to
want all the-
weakness. It always boils down to weakness.
I want
Nobody
what he
needs to
has.
be afraid of anybody's thoughts.
Yeah, imagine the Persian army invading the Spartans, and they come in. They have a few options. They could just come in and fight them, but they're going to take some casualties. So what they first do is they send an envoy, and the envoy goes, we have a decree here from the emperor, and he's a god king, and it says legally we now own Sparta, and so you guys need to put your weapons down because it's in this legal document here. And what they're doing is they're pretending that the law means something, that a series of words has some meaning, that they can get what they want. They don't give a shit about the law. They don't give a shit about any sort of higher concept that's, has nobility to it. Of course not.
They're
But
trying
like,
to
look,
take it.
yeah, it's like if you don't buy this shit, this legal document, I'm just going to kill you. It's just one of the same. It's just another technique. Is this really being recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, I might have to download this and upload it to my channel.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Like,
I go.
I don't want to repeat myself on video now.
Well, honestly, it's scary because if I go on the record with this shit, like I'm a target.
Especially if you get a lot of views.
And what
on
did I
this
already
one.
say? I was saying this in the recent video. Celebrities are targets. Or not even, and e-celebrities are targets. Anybody who stands out from a crowd, which we kind of want. We don't want to be just, all drones, all clones of each other.
They want you to all be the same, yet not all the same, because they're always on about how unique I am. I'm disabled. I'm this. I'm that. But it's like, but I want you to be an identical carbon copy. Are we going to be unique or not?
It just makes no sense. Like, especially that hates. Don't make negative generalizations. So wait, let me just ask you, Patreon. Can I make positive generalizations? Black people dance well. Is that cool? What is the inherent difference between saying that and saying something that you deem negative?
And how quickly are they going to take Ghazi or
forget-
Patreon?
And I like this generalization. So if I'm specific, that's not a problem. I can be specifically negative. Be like, Bill Cosby is a black man. Is that cool?
Down to.
Right. I mean, but honestly, what's negative, Jack? What is it? Can we talk about rape?
But that's arbitrary though, because if you say black people dance well, somebody could take that as negative and be like, you're stereotyping, and somebody could also be like, what do you mean? That's positive.
Oh,
And then where
trust
are
me.
you?
If you say the word black already, you're in a
It's
huge amount
alright.
of trouble.
Don't
Yeah.
say the word black.
Right. Just don't even talk about it.
Any instance between a white and a black is racism.
Yeah. Dude, I intentionally misspell the word white on my YouTube videos. That's what it's called.
Yeah. The jogger from New York City that got killed, that fucking say it's a racist thing with the cops. One of the head detectives is black. He's like, yeah, so this black head detective is being racist against his own kind. How?
Yeah, it's really
because
wild.
of white people. It's fucking...
Right. I remember I did this video about rape stats in 2016, and I was talking about just the blind spot that not a lot of people talk about, how blacks rape so much more than whites in America. And so the very same people that are always protecting the blacks, saving the blacks, you know, they're very much against rape. And yet it's weird that they never talk about the people that are doing the lion's share of the rape. And so I do this video. Clearly I'm against rape. And this ASMR girl who I used in the background goes, yeah, could you take me out of the video? Some guy did a rape video about me. And no, some guy included me in a rape video. And I'm like, what the? Wait a minute. I'm against rape. So is talking about rape a negative thing? Is that hateful to talk about rape? Even though I'm against it, obviously? So apparently, don't even answer that. Don't even bother thinking about it because it's not your job and you have no power anyway. It's a guy named Jack in San Francisco who's going to tell you.
Why are they all named Jack?
And you know why he is in control? Yes. He's in control because he's rich. Clearly, he's doing something right. The guy's a millionaire. So now he wants more. He wants, like Donald Trump. He was a billionaire. He wants more. He wants power. Jack wants power.
He put his pronouns.
Fuck Jack.
Oh, wow.
But honestly, that's why I think that the government should have some kind of something to do with it, not in a control sense, but because clearly these platforms that we use have quite a bit of power when it comes to social engineering and things like that, right? It's stupid, but
The news shows tweets
No, it's not.
every single night. The regular fucking news. Your local news, they talk about tweets.
What is the whole point of it? Was so crazy because the regressives are supposed to be against be in favor of keeping the powerful in check.
Yeah.
Speaking for the voiceless. And so the content creators on YouTube, people that use Patreon, we have zero power, zero representation, zero legal power at all. And these dudes have the money and the power, and they're
abusing it.
Yeah, they're abusing it, and it's completely corrupt, and nobody's speaking out.
Devon, to go back to what you were saying a second ago about Steve Shives. Yeah, so this probably is in reference his little tweet here to either Sargon or Milo, but either way,
Yep. They'll do a video
for the
about it.
early Christmas present yesterday at
Such a
Patreon.
fucking cunt. I gotta
Ew, I
Video
hate it.
celebrated.
Oh my god.
Oh, what a
Gross.
Sick.
Because he just says they promote hate. So he says it, so that's why it's true.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. I mean, and it's so childish because everybody knows that this system is being abused by haters. Simply haters. It's nobody's being affected by Sargon saying something. Nobody cares.
No.
It's personal vendettas. And so Steve can't see that. He won't even recognize that. Steve, at least acknowledge that you know that it was a Sargon hater that told Patreon about his white nigger comment.
Yeah.
Because
Alrighty.
the second you recognize that, then you have to condemn it. Because, Steve, you have enemies. You have haters. I'm not going to tell my fans to go flag your shit, to contact your Patreon. Because that's not who I am. That's who you are. That's who guys like that are.
He stated that he doesn't care if something bad happens to these people he claims are bad.
No, he said
So
he actually said if he was in control,
he doesn't care. Like,
he actually said if he was in charge, he would ban all these channels.
He would say, like, if your leg was on fire, I wouldn't piss on it to put it out, shit like that.
yeah, but when it happens to him, he's gonna be pissed. But that's how these fucking people.
Right.
Are. That's why Steve needs to get the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
Constantly until he changes. Like,
But it really is interesting though, because forget who's on what side. Guys like Sargon, like Bering, would agree with me. They would not be in favor of people flagging Steve Shives' Patreon.
Yeah.
No.
And so that is such a stark.
they wouldn't do a celebratory video like Andy. Like,
Yeah,
Ew.
Andy's a fucking idiot.
Ew. Ew.
Loser.
so crazy.
of all people, he's gonna start bragging. This guy thinks he's untouchable on YouTube or Patreon or whatever.
I don't know how he comes up with that one.
What a joke.
He knows that he'd be next. Like,
I know. It's, like,
It's amazing how powerful you feel with 14-year-olds behind you telling you you're cool.
unbelievable.
Somebody just sent me $25 on PayPal.
Nice.
Nice.
I
Take
mean,
it
any
before
of the
they
people
fucking
who
cut you
do
off.
speak up against this kind of issue are just going to get squashed. That's the other unfortunate thing. So you could come out and you can say whatever you want about Patreon, but if it's unfavorable,
well,
like, what are you
they doing?
supposed to do?
They're cleaning house, and this all started because Milo. I mean,
Milo,
also,
someone who hasn't been in the news for.
And what do they think these people are doing? Sargon plays Dungeons and Dragons and drones on about Brexit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Devin, you're hurting me with your words.
yeah, Milo Yiannopoulos. Are you kidding me? They seriously think that they're helping anything by just? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Even
ridiculous.
the Lauren Southern thing was crazy too.
See, the thing is Milo Yiannopoulos would have disappeared like they want if they hadn't have done this, because he's almost bankrupt, and I would have been surprised if he even managed to get his tour going. But instead, what they've done now is they've all reminded everyone who sort of follows that sort of stuff to go fund Milo. So now Milo's going to be back on like YouTube all the time.
I wonder if they have any pro-Palestinian dudes on Patreon, like BDS types.
Oh, for sure.
Linda Sarzor, is she on there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just crazy. How is that not hateful? How is that not to be condemned? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they should ban, let's say some ISIS guy tries to start a Patreon. Okay, ban him. Now, in between that, like, there's such a huge gulf between that and like a Sargon. Like, I mean, it's not really a big gray area. They act like, oh, it's a fine line between hate speech and free speech. No, it isn't. Are you kidding me?
Very specific line.
And
I
again,
gotta
no
run,
trial.
guys.
All right.
Thanks, Devin, for the. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't hear what you said. You cut out, but
No, I said thanks for the video.
oh, you're welcome.
All right.
Yeah,
Good night.
yeah.
Kid. Thanks, Al.
Sleep tight.
There's Billy.
Night, Billy.
Night, Billy.
Bye.
I mean, it's sickening. This do-gooding attitude that they have.
I'm hoping what happens is that this will lead to some competition, like another company will pick up the people who are getting banned off of Patreon. PayPal, and another company will help them out and stuff.
Well, it's so funny
That'll create
because
competition at least.
it really is the principle of it all. It's not even the details. Like,
Mhm.
you could talk about what Sargon said, what who he was affiliated with. I mean, I think they're completely wrong in terms of that as well. But just the whole concept that this middleman is going to decide who can make a living and who can't, and that there's no recourse, there's no trial. This reminds me of a government that just sends people to jail with they're like, oh yeah, we disappeared him. Well, what was his
It's just
defense?
kind of sad because you built it up on your own, right? Like, all these creators, they build up their own audiences and they do all the work. And then these platforms come in and they're like, nope, don't like what you're saying, don't care about your life. Bye.
Yeah, we make them. And we just get no respect and have no assurance.
Yeah, it's
completely a stressful occupation. Like, there's no way. Tomorrow, I could be shut down on multiple fronts. What's my recourse? Send out a tweet to my 2,000 followers. Hey, guys.
It is very strange that they have like no respect for the people who make the money. Like, they wouldn't be making money without these content creators, and they have like no respect for them. They're willing to get rid of them for any little thing.
We're the Rodney Dangerfield of the online.
Yeah, no respect.
Yeah. This whole thing about a fair trial, that's another American policy.
Yeah,
it's in
due
the Western
process,
world.
yeah.
Like, right, exactly. And that's just, no, we don't have to do that. Fuck you. So they're little dictatorships is what they are. Digital dictatorships. And it's a corrupt, authoritarian, and there's no voting. It's not a democracy. It's not these people stay in power. The CEO of Patreon is not just going to cycle every 4 years. It's not going to be voted on by the content creators of Patreon.
Yeah.
We're going to decide. No, we have no say. And so, yeah, some of these libertarian types or the conservatives will say, "Oh, well, the free market should handle this. We just need a competitor." So where are they?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Where
we
is
don't
the
have them.
competitors?
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping this will lead to competitors, but it just never seems to happen.
Well, it turns out money makes the world go round. So before you can have competitors for YouTube and Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
which they've tried, BitChute and Gab, you need competitors for the payment processors.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the first step, and then you build up from there.
Maker support and Gap, it seems, is the only ones.
Maker support is shit. I started up an account. I got a few $100 in there from some people, and I tried to get it out, and they're like, "Oh, we can't really give it out." I'm like,
What?
Oh yeah, it's a glitch. It's a thing. We need. You have to be verified on Stripe, and it was all bullshit.
Wow.
There's no customer support. The money is just
Gone.
suspended forever.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, cool, guys, thanks. Makers support. Yeah. You
Wow.
literally have no support for the makers, but great, good job.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's like, hey, maker support. The one thing that you're supposed to do, the one thing.
You're not doing.
Could you do that, please?
Oh, gosh.
It's like asking your toaster, could you please toast bread?
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask? Nah, I'll do everything but toast bread. I'll just be here.
I'll just hold the bread and leave it
Right.
not toasted.
I just got $3 in PayPal.
Small,
And Zohar
random.
Schiff.
but happy
Yeah.
days.
Well, $3. What does that mean? Is it like a 1488? Maybe 3 for like triple K or something.
Yeah, maybe 3Ks. Yeah, that is oddly specific to give somebody $3.
Oh God, these people are so lame. Did you see the video I did about the Young Turks hyping up this KKK song?
Yeah. I knew there was something strange about it the first I heard of that because I was watching it on the morning news, and the girl who put the video up, said, she was appalled by the song she was saying, but she said, "I know these kids, and they're not racist. They're good kids." But it's funny that the Young Turks completely ignore that part of the story, right? And they don't post her saying they were good kids and not racist.
Oh my God, it's so bad. And put it this way: if it was an actual chapter of the KKK, modern day, some yokels, some hillbillies, and they got out into a public square and sang that exact song, sang a song disparaging black people and whatever, that they should not have done a video on. Because why? That highlights their song. It highlights their cause. Why would they do that? Let the local authorities deal with it. Do not platform them. Do not give them a microphone. I mean, these people are all about not platforming people, unless it's the KKK.
Yeah, then they're all for
it. So don't platform Ben Shapiro or Milo or Sargon. But the KKK, something about them? Oh, yeah. Let's ramp that up. Send that out to millions of people. What? How does that make any sense?
So weird.
And no, it wasn't the KKK singing a literal song. It was a bunch of high schoolers mocking the KKK and condemning them while studying them for an assignment. And they said, well, it had the word KKK in it. Let's run with it. I think we could slip it past our audience. I don't think they're going to care or notice.
God. Yeah, and they played the whole song, right? So strange.
It's like, imagine the next Harry Potter comes out and it's Harry Potter versus Voldemort. Oh boy, here we go. Old rivals. This is going to be good. Wait a minute. It's actually not Voldemort. It's a classmate of Harry Potter's who is dressing up as Voldemort and making fun of Voldemort. Well, I don't know. I heard the word Voldemort. Let's make the movie anyway. Fuck it. Oh, shit. Absolutely awful. So, are you playing video games or what's happening?
I was for a little bit. I stopped now. I'm probably gonna end this stream. Just hang out. Been playing for a couple hours. It's a new game that came out for the Nintendo. But I got flagged, so I gotta do it on another channel.
You just revealed something to me.
Yep.
Gay men. The way you said that sounded like gay men.
Gay men. Game
Gay
and. Yeah.
Gay men.
It's a new gay man.
Well, it's a lot to that because if you're gaming, you're not hooking up with girls, so you're acting like a gay man.
So I'm acting like a gay man.
Gaming.
All right, let me end this.
Yeah,